Maybe if you stop wearing those boy shorts, I wouldn't be complaining so much.
Boy shorts.
Yeah, be
Boy
a
shorts.
man.
Hey, I wear the pants in this family. You don't. I'm the man. You the woman. I'm the husband. You the wife. I didn't help y'all come down from Florida. I told you I was gonna help you get your truck fixed. I done paid for this place. Ain't nobody wearing no boy shorts. I wear the pants in this family.
Welcome to the Texas Entertainment Network. I'm your host, Olivia Oliver, and we're here to talk about the movie Joined at the Heart that's due to come out in 2016. And we have here the beautiful Cynthia Ellis, who's one of the actresses in the movie. Hello, Cynthia.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in acting.
Okay, well, I'm originally from Houston, and I actually began acting in college.
Oh, nice.
So I ended up taking switching my major to theater arts, and so with that being said, I just decided that this is something that I really want to pursue.
Yeah.
I'm actually a theater teacher as well.
Oh, nice.
And so that was how I initially got involved. But prior to that, I would always do skits and things at my church.
Yeah.
And it's just something that I pretty much started at a young age, impersonating, imitating people, and so on and so forth. You know, making my family laugh, just doing silly stuff. And then, you know, I decided like, yeah, I really should major in theater. And so that's how I first, you know, began going down that path.
Lovely. Well, who were your idols growing up?
Okay, my idol, I love Angela Bassett growing up.
Yes.
That's good. I would like watch her movies and I would put it on mute and I would do that so I could just solely focus on her facial expressions and just to try to see if she could still tell a story without words, if I could still understand that. And when I did that, I was just like, oh my gosh, this woman is phenomenal because just with her expressions, her eyes would always tell a story. And so, and with her tears, everything was so real. Yeah. And I just figured that would be someone that I would really want to model after because she always did such powerful performances. So yeah, I would pretty much say her. I was into action-packed movies as well growing up. Still love Bruce Lee.
Yes.
So like, I like a variety of films, different genres, and I'm really much so passionate about when I'm watching movies, diversity. So you know, those are just a few people that I used to just always watch growing up. You know, trying to learn from things that just could help me better as an actress.
As an actress, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Can you describe your character in the movie and why you decided to audition for the role?
Well, the character, I'll give you a little bit. I really thought this character was quite interesting. The personality seemed kind of a little aggressive in a manner sometimes in her thoughts and the things that she really wanted and desired. She seemed like to me that she was a go-getter. Like if she wanted something, she was gonna go after it.
Yeah.
Just with the way that she kind of approaches Ed, she's kind of blunt, kind of getting to the point about wanting to know if he had a girlfriend. She seemed like she was that, and that character is completely opposite for me.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm not gonna approach a guy or try to speak to the guy, but in the story you could tell like she was a little bit more aggressive and she wanted to get out there. But a lot of the characteristics I appreciated about her,
Mm.
you know, with being a little bit bold in some of the things that she desired or wanted or what have you. I would say, in the sense of with her being aggressive, it kind of helps me a little bit as a business minded person to be a little bit more aggressive.
Right.
But it's just funny because I'm like, no, I wouldn't really ask a guy, you know, flat out like, does he have a girlfriend, and you know, and try to make moves on a guy. Like I really wouldn't do that. And so I just thought that certain things were, it was a big contrast in certain things that she would say throughout the movie. Yeah. But I always would tell like my students to always challenge yourself and try to do characters that are not like you. Because one thing I never want to do as an actress is to be typecasted. Exactly. I don't want to do the same roles over and over again. And I see, you know, people that, you know, that are in Hollywood, that they do have that platform, but they kind of choose to go that route. And me being kind of new, well, actually new to the scene, to the film industry, that's not something that I desire to do. So to take on this role, it really, really helped me to just really put myself out there and challenge myself. And then I believe you had another question.
I wanted to know about, speaking of roles, was this your first leading role?
This is actually my first leading lady role. So I was really, really excited about that. And so that was one of the big motivating factors to try to audition for that role, because I wanted to be able to say, yes, I was able to play a major role that could ultimately take me to where I want to be, and you know, and gaining more experience in that area to be able to balance that out, because it isn't the easiest thing when you do have a major role. So I believe in challenges. So.
Yes, challenges are good.
Yeah, whether good or bad, but to make those things you know, help you and be beneficial in your growth.
Well, what experiences have you gained from working on this particular project with Brother Ed in the movie?
Well, the experience for me, personally, I felt that it helped me to be more organized as an artist, because there are things that, you know, I learned when it came to, you know, like what I would wear. Like a lot of the scene changes, it was more than what I was used to. We did a lot of scenes, and I never really did a movie where I had so many scene changes and so on and so forth. So it helped me to kind of be a little bit more cautious of that, like writing things down. Okay, I wore this on such and such day, or I'll reach out to him as a director, and it just pretty much kind of helped me develop certain skills with organization, or organizing rather, and kind of put me in a position where there's sometimes where I just had to kind of memorize things on the spot, versus what I'm used to in the past. It was just kind of like where I would kind of sit down and really, really just study it like word for word. But with this film, sometimes there were things that, a lot of scenes that were added, you know, and, you know, at first being a beginner in that level of, like I said, a major role, it kind of threw me off a little bit, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is good, because I have to be able to do that when those scenes are added. I have to be able to wing it and still go with what I can do as a performer, because there may be some times where you're on set where the director may have a certain thing that they have envisioned, and they might want to, you know, switch it up on you, and you have to be versatile, and you have to, as a performer, you have to be able to adapt. And so with that, it really, really helped me to adapt to different circumstances and situations. So I think I had a lot of growth in that area. So that's something that I really did learn from this project.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, would you like to share any final thoughts or comments or words of encouragement for the viewers that may want to pursue acting?
Okay. The thing that I would always say, and I've heard a lot of people in the industry talk about, you know, you have to have what it takes to stay in the business.
Yeah.
And I heard a wise woman and a wise man say that you should, and I kind of put them both together, but I just did like a combination of it because I'm like, it's so true. But they were saying passion, persistence, and preparation. That's something that you have to do. It's something that you really, really desire. And it's actually with anything, but especially with the acting industry, it's not something that you desire, you have a heart for. I honestly, personally, do not feel that it's something that you should go at, because you have to have that passion, that persistence, and that preparation, because you want to be ready when it's your time. And with those words that those individuals, you know, told me or deposited that seed, it was something that really, really helped me, because I can't have a giving up attitude, or you know, don't have a giving up attitude, because it'll only help you to get so far, and then you get discouraged. But you have to encourage yourself through the process, because you don't want to look back 10 years from now and regret that you never did what you were passionate about. As long as you have breath in your body, blood running through your veins, all that, you shouldn't give up. There are people that have different things that they desire, have disabilities, so on and so forth, but they're still going at it. You know, you have people that are going at it. So if people that have, you know, those issues or those challenges, and they could do it, then why wouldn't you do it? Because you just don't want to live a life full of regret and excuses. Excuses, I mean, gotta put it aside. You know, fear should be your enemy and not your friend. You need to embrace being bold and stepping out on faith to do a lot of the things that you desire to do. Because if you don't, you're just going to you're gonna hate yourself for it. Eventually, you will. And you don't want to be. You don't ever see bitter old women, bitter old men, because they never did the things that they desired. So, you know, and I heard a quote, and it just said, excuses are the burial ground for failure. And it's true. Don't want to be in a cemetery. You don't want to live life like that. So I would like to encourage you, whatever it is that you desire to do, go out there, you know, and pursue those things, and have that passion, persistence, and preparation. And when it's time, when, you know, destiny, when your destiny is fulfilled, then it's going to be the greatest feeling in the world. You know, so it's all in God's time. And that's something that, you know, I had to learn as myself. You know, with you know, as an actress, is what I'm trying to say. As an actress, I had to learn that. So it's very important to just stay on the course, stay on the path, and wait for your timing, because it will come. As long as you're persistent, it will come.
Wonderful. Well, I just want to say it's been a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thank you so much.
And there you
pleasure
have
being
it.
here as well.
Oh, thank you. And there you have it. And we will be right back.